What is up, Scrub Fam? We are back today with more Series 9 brewing. And today, with all the hype about hand destruction getting so much shine, we're here to talk about a deck that fully dives in, taking advantage of one of the best leaders in the game, combined with all the different cards that we received from Series 9, as well as combining some of the older cards from the draft box, as well as Series 8. Before we get started this video, let me give a shout out to my sponsor, Beard Collectibles, Alec Pastrana, best shop owner on the planet. If you're looking for your Series 9 product, make sure you go through Alec Pastrana and Beard Collectibles. Series 9 is looking like to be absolute gas for the competitive format. It's bringing new life into the game, tons of different archetypes, and this deck is an example of things that you can do. Now, everyone knows Mercenary Tao is banned, gone, dunzo. Don't have to worry about it anymore. So what does that mean we get to do? We get to abuse this. How are we going to abuse this? So number one, we are going to be leveraging Piccolo Leader. Because Piccolo Leader on the front side has the ability to scry one, draw a card. So naturally, getting the ability to draw an additional card every turn without attacking makes you great starting off for a control deck, right? Well, now combine that with the fact that we're going to be playing blue-green, so we get to leverage cards like Vegeta the Cruel to play counterplay, and then we also get to leverage cards like Arrival, like Son Goku and Son Gohan, Saiyans of Earth. And then combine that with the fact that Piccolo gets access to not only Special Beam Cannon, but also, if all your energy is green and your leader's green, you can play Cell's Kamehameha, which is an absurd card. Activate battle, you get plus 15, and then auto, if all your energy is green, you can choose one card in your opponent's hand and they discard it. So, you get to play 8 discard effects with this deck. Not only that, you also get to leverage the Goku Black engine, so SS Rose, Goku Black, a delicate plan. Play it on your opponent's turn, play it on your turn, whatever, and then you get to play your Twisted Justice Sumasu. So this deck was already something that was successful, placed multiple decks in the top cut of the last event, the PPG event, and so now we're just taking it and dialing it up to an extreme, and we're playing some cards you might not even think about. So, to go along with your Goku Black Sumasu package and your 8 discard package, we're also playing 2 Dr. Mew Weapon Surplus, which this card is just going to be really like a utility spot, because what you can do is play this card, and then you can actually get back your Kamehameha or your Special Beam Cannon to continue the discard. And we're also playing Super 17 Power Distilled, which can come down cheaper, and then whenever it sinks, it has dual attack. You get to warp one card from your drop to get an extra card back to your hand that costs 2 or less, a green extra card that costs 2 or less, and then your opponent also warps a card. So, both amazing cards for the strategy, because all we're trying to do is make our opponent have 0 cards in hand. Also, a card that makes this deck kind of pushes it over the top is the new Android 18 Bionic Blitz Super Combo, because you can Super Combo into Son Goku and Son Gohan, Saiyans of Earth, and so your opponent's going to have the bottom deck a card for the Android 18 Super Combo, and then also discard a card for Son Goku and Son Gohan. So you get to make them discard 2 just from your Arrival play, and you get a source for removal. So talk about value, that's absolutely absurd. Along with our 4 Vegeta the Cruels and our Piccolo simulated abilities, we're playing 2 Surprise Attack Frieza. This was an addition that I added based on feedback from Richard Zapp to be able to get some critical in the deck. And also, since we do have the ability to KO things, it's just free value and helps us get to our win condition faster. We're playing 1 Fu the Dark Banisher, great Overwhelm card, and allows us to play Android 16 in our sideboard if we want to be able to ramp it all. And again, suggested by Richard Zapp instead of playing Fu Shrouded Mystery, so great suggestion there. We're playing 2 Android 21 of Battle Omen. It's just a secondary win condition that allows us not to not attack our opponent in order to win the game. So this kind of just feeds into this strategy. So we're playing 2 copy of that as well. And then, of course, the top end. The card that goes over the top of everything. The secret rare that is receiving and generating so much hype. We are playing Black Smoke Dragon Eternal Evil as our 50th card. Has an ultimate permanent. This card can't attack if you have 12 or more cards in your drop area. Reduce the energy cost of this card by 5. Activate Mean. Once per turn, choose 1. Choose all your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier. Send them to their owner's warps. Or send the top 7 cards of your opponent's deck to their drop area, draw 2 cards, or choose 4 cards from your opponent's hand and send them to their warp. So we're a hand destruction deck, right? So why not play a finisher that allows us to stay ahead, get ahead, stay ahead, and make sure our opponent never draws a single card or gets to use a single card for the duration of the game. Black Smoke Dragon is the perfect complement to a deck like this. And this deck list may not be perfect off the bat, but this is just an idea of what you can do with the fact that Tao no longer exists. You get to push the game to extremes with just so many different discard effects. And I know you may be thinking, wow, like, you're playing 4 Special Beam Cannon and 4 Cell's Kamehameha, like, you really want it? Bro, I wanted the absolute most. I've been wanting to play Special Beam Cannon for so long, and the fact that we have Piccolo Leader that's strong in this format is amazing. So, again, this is the list. Super techy, super fun, unique, like something we haven't been able to do in so long because the oppressive Mercenary Tao. And I'll tell you, if there's one thing I love, it is hand destruction decks, because there's nothing more controlling than reducing your opponent's hand to 0 and reducing their options to 0. It is like the purest form of control, in my opinion, because you just get to oppose your will on the opponent because they're going to have such limited options throughout the course of the game. And this deck just gives you all those different, like, things that tie up the loose ends, you have the removal through Son Goku and Son Gohan Saiyans of Earth, the super combo that enables it. You have Bad Open to win the game. You have Twisted Justice fused to Masu that just provides constant pressure on the opponent's hand. You have the new Super 17 Power Distill, which just allows you to recycle your extra cards and to just, again, punish your opponent by reducing cards in their hand. You have Dr. Mew to refill to get those cards back. And we're still playing the light blue. We're playing 3 Sensu Beans, 3 Dimension Magics. You can play the rest on the sideboard, but really want to increase the number of green cards that can charge to keep Cell's Kamehameha live throughout the duration of the game. But anyway, here's the 50. This is a very short deck profile. I hope that you guys can take this list, mess around with it, see if you like it, enjoy it. But again, this is just one of those crazy things we get to do with Tao being gone, and I'm so excited for it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you get a chance, make sure you subscribe, make sure your friends subscribe, get all the subscribers ever. Also, check out the Patreon if you're looking for daily content. We just posted an article today by Jose Mercado. He goes deep on Majin Buu and tells you his thought process, his deck list, and the way he approaches the game. And then, of course, if you're looking to buy your sealed product for Series 9, make sure you go through your beer collectibles. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Okay, bye!